Hey TikTok, hey YouTube, because I'm putting it on both platforms. I'm coming with this message about my readings that I do. So, one, I just want to make it clear I will always be blunt with my readings. You understand? As a tarot reader, we are a majority of tarot readers. But I speak it for myself. I use the card for verifications. You understand? Like confirmations for us. You understand? So it's just to help clear up the message and put it into perspective. You understand? Because I already have the message in my head. So the cards help me clarify what the message they already have for y'all. You understand? So I understand that certain people might take my reading offensive and stuff like that, but I don't do it to offend y'all. Basically, you gotta learn, if the reading don't apply to you, then let it fly. You understand? The message don't resonate towards you, let it fly. And if it does resonate to you, but you see yourself on the other side of the table, you gotta flip it to see it in your perspective. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because somebody energy that is in you're carrying somebody else energy with when you watching that video, and you're picking up the read as it is to them. Like, let me say, per se, I'm an Aquarius, right? So I'm watching an Aquarius read, and it's very harsh and like brutal. You understand? But I know I didn't do no wrong, I didn't do no bad, no nothing. So basically, spirit is relating a message through whoever body it is that I'm watching the message from, for me to hear what's going to happen to the other person that's in my energy from doing what they did to me. You understand? Sometimes spirit uses different ways to bring certain messages to you. You understand? So I'm just spiritually gifted with this gift, and I just use it. And if it resonates to you, then, accept it. If it doesn't, if you could manipulate it in a way, then do that. Like, sometimes it could be like, sometimes for the reads, it'll be like, oh, in your workplace. I'm like, I don't even work, I do work, but I don't have a workplace. I don't work with other people. I work, at home. So basically, my workplace to me is basically was Instagram. So it was like, oh, you're gonna meet somebody in your workplace, and I'm like, oh, okay. I did meet somebody like on Instagram that I already knew, but still, like, you get what I'm trying to say. You got to make it resonate. You got to make it make sense. If you don't work, you're on Instagram all day, so that's like a job. You understand? If you're on TikTok all day, and you don't have a job, and they say, oh, you're going to meet somebody in your workplace, you're probably going to meet somebody on TikTok or on YouTube or Twitter, whatever. It could be on a social media platform. Sometimes it come on social media, sometimes it don't. You understand? Everybody don't read the same. But about one thing about me, I will always be blunt, and I will always be honest, and I will let the read out. I did some harsh reads yesterday. It came out for like 2 or 3 signs, and I didn't mean it, but it doesn't mean it have to be you. It could be the person on the other side of the table, and this is what's going to happen to them. And sometimes for the person, the certain signs, like sometimes things could come harsh. It could be a harsh reading to me, but sometimes it makes sense to me. Like, oh yes, sometimes we have to be honest. We have to learn how to be honest to ourselves, learn to ask for forgiveness, and keep going along. You understand? But don't ever take it as we're saying things harshly or meanly because we purposely are. Would you rather a reader that's going to say the truth, and you're going to actually use your mind and your intuition to understand the reading, like, oh shit, that got to be my man, this is what's gonna happen to him from him treating me this way, or this is gonna happen to this girl because she been treating me this way, or maybe it is me, maybe I gotta change my ways, or maybe I gotta change my actions so this won't happen to me. You understand? Readings are warning, readings are signs, so it brings clarity to you. It's a sign from God, it's a sign from the saints and from the spirit gods to you. So it's a universe thing. You understand? So please, just, if you can't make it make sense, just let it go. Or not, you can write me. I would never not write back. Be like, oh, I don't understand the reading or this and that and third. I will kindly write you back, and I will make it make sense to you. You understand? Or make you understand it in a better perspective. But I won't ever delete my comments unless it's some dumb shit. But I would never delete my comments. I would never delete anything that I read and stuff like that, whether the reading is harsh or not. the message is gonna get out. This is what's my calling for. This is what Spirit want me to do, and this is what Spirit want me to say. I'm gonna do it, whether it's too blunt and harsh or whether it's too nice. Cause you can't accept the good and not accept the bad. It makes no sense. Okay, we live in a world and nobody's perfect. You understand? I had to accept my wrongs. I had to accept my harshness. You understand? And at the end of the day, it is what it is. I accepted it. I let it go. And that's that. You understand? So thank you guys. Anything else y'all want me to clarify for y'all, let me know. Maybe one day I will show y'all. I'll get more in depth about this. Because sometimes it'll be like your workplace and you don't have no job. Your workplace could be Instagram. It could be TikTok. So think of it like that. You always have to make it make sense for you. Your intuition will never fail you. Like, it says, you met somebody in your workplace. You're like, damn, I don't work. But you did meet somebody on Instagram. Or let's say somewhere you always hanging outside on a bench, right? So you spend a majority of your day there, right or wrong. So when you're spending your majority of your day there, at the end of the day, it's going to seem like your workplace because that's something you constantly do and you're consistent with that. You're consistently on Instagram. So it's like a workplace to you. So either you met somebody outside, you're like, I did meet somebody outside the other day where I always hang out at. That's what they mean by their workplace. So now you know every time they mention workplace, they mean that place. Or not, you be like, I did meet somebody on Instagram. What's the work? But not at work. But no, now you know. Every time they say workplace, they mean Instagram. You understand? Just make things make sense. At the end of the day, it all comes together. Your intuition will never fail you, or will never fail you. You understand? And not for nothing, it doesn't matter if you're spiritually gifted or not. Your intuition, everybody have one. You understand? Just open your third eye, clear yourself up, and it's going to be perfect for you. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you guys. Bye.